Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be driving through Runaway Bay, and this road that we're on is a northern coastal highway. Now the government plans to expand this section of the highway from 2 lanes to 4 lanes. As you can see, it just looks like a normal road, and when this road was built, this was before all the major highways were built in Jamaica, so this was considered a highway back then. That's why it was named the Northern Coastal Highway. The road actually runs along the entire north coast from Port Antonio, through St. Mary, through St. Anne, through Trelawney, through St. James, through Hanover, all the way to Negril. And this is how the road looks, practically the entire stretch of the way. So the government plans to extend this road now from 2 lanes to 4 lanes so that it's more like a highway. And also, this road was built for 15,000 cars a day to use it. More than 15,000 cars a day use this road. The north coast is booming with activity, and even more to come, because so many villas, townhouses, hotels are being built. In this very area alone, Runaway Bay, you have about 5 major developments going on, and I think there are 2 hotels to be built, but they haven't started yet. I think Secrets is building a 700-room hotel in Runaway Bay. So this road now, as it is, exceeds the capacity it was built for, which was 15,000 cars a day. So with the dual carriageway, they are going to increase the traffic on the road, the capacity of the road basically, to 50,000 cars a day. So what the government said is, in Runaway Bay, where we are now, you can see how developed the area is. So it's better to build a bypass for the town rather than extend this road into 4 lanes. So they're going to build a runaway bypass to go on the outskirts of the town, which will be 4 lanes, dual carriageway with a concrete barricade in the middle. Now, this project is part of the Northern Coastal Highway expansion project, which is to begin later this year. And it's going to extend the entire stretch of the highway from Montego Bay to Ocho Rios. That's the busiest leg of the highway. And it's going to cost $120 billion. It's going to be a very expensive project. And it was said it's going to be the largest capital expenditure on roads in modern Jamaican history. That's how expensive it's going to be. But it's needed because, as we said, the tourism industry in Jamaica is booming. The amount of hotels that are being built on the north coast. Trelawney is the fastest growing tourist area in Jamaica. Montego Bay, they just expanded the airport, or in the process of expanding the runway. They built some new terminals. You have cruise ship piers, booming with activity. So with these new hotels being built, and I mean, we're talking about 8,000 hotel rooms that are going to come online, are going to be ready in a few years. And you have another 15,000 projected to be built. They haven't started construction yet, but it's in the works. So this road is crucial to getting persons from the Sangster International Airport, where 72% of all tourists come into the island, to the various resorts, the tourist areas, get them to Negril, get them to Hanover, get them to Trelawney, Ocho Rios. So it's very important that this road be expanded. And it's the major road right now to get you from Kingston to Montego Bay. You can go on the south coast as well, but this road is the one that you take when you're going up by the north coast. So it's a very important roadway. Now some sections could have been upgraded to 4 lanes, like where we are now could easily have been upgraded to 4 lanes, but it would have been difficult in some other sections. So, and another thing is there are a lot of hotels in Runaway Bay, so maybe they didn't want to, because you know these projects take time, and if they say 6 months, you know it's a year, so it probably would disrupt the flow of traffic a great deal if they were to expand this road here. So I think the bypass is a better option. And they're also going to build a bypass for Discovery Bay and maybe Priory. They're not sure. I mean, it's not maybe. They haven't officially announced it yet, but it makes no sense to spend $120 billion on a road and you have 2 lanes going through Priory. They need a bypass, without a doubt. It hasn't been officially announced yet, but they will have to build a bypass for Priory. So that's the update on this project. As soon as it gets started, we will let you know. And now this section of the road would have been more difficult to expand to 4 lanes. Could be done though, but the bypass is much better. Unless you have some reason for coming into Runaway Bay, you just continue on your journey. Will save a lot of time going on the bypass. Okay, look at the size of this hotel now. This is the Bahia Principal. It's a massive hotel. And I think I heard they were expanding it or building another one, something of the sort. Yeah, looks like some. This is just one reason why we need this road expanded. And almost all the persons who stay at that hotel would have probably come in through Montego Bay, and then they will use the Northern Coastal Highway to get from Montego Bay to the hotel. Alright guys, thanks for taking a tour with us today. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Have a good day.